in motion to the near side. Mahomes over the middle, pass caught, and it's caught by Kelsey inside the 10, inside the 5. Kelsey leaps, touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs at 5-5 will meet maybe the most surprising team in the entire National Football League this week, Sunday at noon at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in the Indianapolis Colts. And Matt, this is an Indianapolis team that I think is flying under the radar, even though they have a chance to be the 1 seed in the AFC. This is a team that doesn't have many weaknesses and an explosive offense.
Yeah, their offense is really good. This is the #1 scoring offense in the NFL right now. They're averaging more than 32 points per game. They've scored at least 30 points 7 times, most of any team in the NFL, and tied for the most for any team through 10 games since 2018, when the Chiefs did it 8 times through 10 games. The Colts have the lowest 3-and-out percentage in the league, the 3rd highest red zone touchdown percentage in the NFL. They lead the league in successful play rate, and they have the 2nd fewest negative plays in the NFL. These guys have been really good offensively all year long. Now for the Chiefs, this is actually the 3rd time this season that we'll face a team that comes in as the #1 scoring offense in the league. Did so against the Ravens earlier this year, held them to only 20 points, and the Lions earlier this season held them under 20 points. Let's do it again here against the Colts, but easier said than done.
But raise your hand if you had on your bingo card at the beginning of the season that the Colts would lead the league in quick strike drives or be 3rd in net passing. Now, who printed your bingo card was Jonathan Taylor. This guy's had nearly 3,000 all-purpose yards over the past 2 years. But don't forget, he also led the NFL in rushing in 2021 with almost 1,900 yards. So Jonathan Taylor's been around a while, but they've added some pieces. Tyler Warren is an outstanding rookie tight end. He has as many catches as Travis Kelce.
This team is just physical overall. Tyler Warren, a really good physical, strong tight end. At wide receiver, they're the same way with Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman. But Jonathan Taylor really is the engine that makes this whole thing go. Look at the season he's having, just like an MVP caliber season. He has 1,139 rushing yards on the year, 15 rushing touchdowns, leads the NFL in both of those categories. He has 28 runs of double-digit yardage, that's 2nd in the NFL, 48 forced missed tackles, 2nd in the NFL, and his 844 yards after first contact, far and away the most of any player in the NFL by like 200 yards. So this Colts offense is a wagon. Well, you have to find a place to start. Stop this running game, and again, easier said than done, but stop Jonathan Taylor, contain the performance that he can have in this game. And for what it's worth, look at the games the Colts have lost this year, just 2 of them. But in both those games, he was held under 100 yards rushing. And a few weeks ago against the Steelers, only 49 rushing yards for Jonathan Taylor. The Colts lose that game. That's where you start. Stop this running game.
Defensively, not the numbers they have on offense, but 14 takeaways, and Zaire Franklin is one of the more underrated linebackers in the league. A lot of productivity, very much like a Nick Bolton. Grover Stewart up front, and they get Sauce Gardner on a trade where they were criticized maybe, saying it was so expensive. That being said, Sauce Gardner is a Colt.
Well, we talked about this offense and how physical and strong they are. Well, the defense is the same way, just a physical, strong, powerful defense. That's how they wanted to build their team, and they certainly achieved that at all 3 levels. And the man calling the shots is Lou Anarumo, a guy that we've seen a lot over the years, former defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of big-time matchups against Lou Anarumo, one of the very best in the business. We'll need to have our A-game offensively here in this one. And look at the game against Denver. And really the story for the Chiefs and their losses overall this year has been missed opportunities offensively, right? The Chiefs were 1 for 4 in the red zone against the Broncos last week, and I get it, it's a very good defense, but you can't be 1 for 4 in the red zone against this team. If you have opportunities here in this game to keep up with the Colts, you got to do it. Keep that pressure on their offense, and I like the Chiefs' chances overall.
And the first possession of the 3rd quarter, whether you're on offense or defense, the Chiefs in their 5 wins have had 5 touchdowns on those first possessions. Only 1 field goal in the 5 losses in that first possession of the 3rd quarter. Critical moments and exceed the Colts' intensity.